All right, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome back. We are going to continue our discussion on cell structures by talking about your cell wall first today. So cell walls are only present in eukaryotic cells when we see plant cells. So although you do see cell walls in prokaryotic cells, the structure is definitely different. When we look at eukaryotic cells, though, we don't see cell walls in animals, but we do see them in plants. Regardless, that cell wall structure is there as a rigid protective covering. It really is going to be important when we start talking about cell transport, osmosis being more specific. As water continues to rush into cells, cells like plants that have that cell wall allow that cell to take in some excess water without blowing them apart. So it provides them this extra protective coating, this rigid coating, so that they can be in areas where water can be rushing into the cells without allowing the cell to take in too much. When we get to animal cells, the fact that they lack that cell wall is going to become a bit of a problem depending on the kind of environment that they find themselves in with that idea of water balance. So that's going to come back. Something else you should be aware of when we talk about cell walls is the fact that these cells are made of cellulose. And remember what that means. That term there ends in that OSE, right? So we have this OSE ending. All right, that tells us that this is a carbohydrate. Okay, so a lot of the sugars that the plants are going to be making for themselves when we talk about photosynthesis later this year, they turn those sugars into things like cellulose as a structural component.